Welcome, Earth signs. This is your collective reading for the week of May 1st through the 7th. So it's already proving to be a pretty big week, especially because we have the Scorpio eclipse coming on Friday, and we're starting the month of May with it, which is the month of change and growth. So that's exciting. Let's get an overall energy theme with this deck. And then I'm going to pull 3 cards, what's working against you, what's working for you, and what's hidden with the Akashic Tarot. And then I'll clarify with the traditional tarot, okay? So already the readings have been pretty deep and pretty exciting. So let's see what we need to know for you, Earth signs, for this week. What is the weekly energy theme? Ooh, we have the energy of the planet of Cancer, immerse. Interesting. So Cancer is all about, the emotions. It's about family, the home, all that nice, cozy type of energy. And, sometimes when Cancers are like out of balance, they'll appear, hard on the outside, but on the inside, they're really hurting. And when we have immerse, that would be to immerse yourself in your emotions. And that's perfect for the Scorpio eclipse coming up, because Scorpio is all about getting deep into yourself, your inner self, your emotions, and transforming that into something that brings you into your natural divine essence. Okay, so let's see what we need to know for the 3 cards. So let's see what is working against you. The 6 of Keys and Crescent Moon. What's working for you? We have the 8 of Roses, community. That's nice. And then what is unseen? The 4 of Forces, Spring, Autumn. Okay, nice. So, what is working against you? That's always a perceived energy, okay? And like I said before, our natural state is to be in our divine essence. We are natural manifestors. We are loving creatures. I mean, all of that. So when we have the 6 of Keys here as something working against you, it could be that you're overthinking things. There's some sort of lesson you may have missed. Okay. So let's see. And it's interesting how we have, we're talking about the moon here, okay? Cancer rules the moon, or the moon card in tarot is ruled by Cancer. So let's see. What do we need to know for my Earth signs for this week? 10 of Swords, yeah. And the 6 of Swords in reverse. Goodness, yeah, definitely about the mind. Going back to old situations, old thought patterns, fearing that you don't have what it takes to face those inner storms, but you really do. Okay? I know it can be scary. I know it can be difficult, but you have what it takes to make it through on the other side as, somebody stronger, somebody more resilient. Resilience isn't about, I can take this much pain and keep going. Resilience is like, I can take everything that's been thrown at me in life, learn from it, use it to grow and be stronger and come out the other side better. Okay? So this is telling you that, there is a lot of overthinking. There is some struggle with the mind, some maybe toxic mindsets, just things that have been like really shoved deep down. And it's everything that we create in life, everything that we come up against, whether it be positive or negative, all starts in the mind. Okay, and then that creates emotions, and then emotions dictate our reactions or our actions. And so that's going to be a troubled place to be if you're overthinking and really like keeping all of this pain bottled up, and you just kind of go back to it and remind yourself like, oh, remember that? Remember when that shitty thing happened? God, that sucked. And then your body relives that trauma. Okay. So there's a lesson here as like, this needs to be looked at and transformed if you want to grow into, your divine essence. If you want to break down all that old perceived self and come out as your divine essence, okay? What's working for you is we have community, okay? So if you have people around you that are growing, healing, tapping into their spiritual self, perfect. You know, like if you're in the tribe, perfect. Because you need connection, okay? Look at that, 3 of Pentacles, yeah. And 6 of Pentacles, look at that. Yeah, you need people that are on the same path as you. You need people around you that are aspiring to grow, whether it be spiritually, mentally, emotionally, financially, physically, all of that. Okay? Because if you don't, then you're gonna stay in that lack mindset. I was just talking to the water signs about this because they had one about community here. And you know, it's like you are who you surround yourself with. You are who you constantly watch on TV and on social media and who you listen to. Okay, so if you're filling yourself with, you know, reality TV or drama or things of a low vibration, then that's what the universe is going to bring you in your reality. But if you're putting in things that are, you know, you're learning from, you're growing, you're expanding, then the universe is going to constantly bring you things that are going to help you to learn, to grow, and expand. Okay, so you definitely want to surround yourself with the people that are feeding into growth. Okay, and there might be other people around you that you can learn from, and then they can learn from you. So this is fantastic here, but it's just here. You don't want your mind and your history to undo it all. Okay. And then what's unseen is we have 4 of Forces, spring and autumn. Well, spring is on top. So this is you learning to blossom and grow. So let's pull a couple. The Hermit in reverse. Yeah. And the Hierophant. Interesting. This is really going to be transformative energy for you if you allow it. Okay. Because remember, the universe can only provide you with the energy. You have to actually allow it and go with it and do the work, okay? Because the Hermit is telling you that you're getting the opportunity to come out of your hermit cave and apply the knowledge that you've gained from the past, okay? The Hierophant is about tapping into and maybe sharing that knowledge with other people. Because the Hierophant teaches you how to apply that knowledge. So if you don't know yet, then you can connect with someone that can teach you. But if you have learned a lot, then you can help and teach others. This is why we go through hard times. It teaches us, and then we turn around and help others. Okay? Because I'm sure you've heard me say this a lot, that I've been through a ton of trauma in my life, and I really thought something was wrong with me. But then I realized that part of my energetic blueprint was to get through it and then turn around and help other people, okay? So if you immerse yourself in the world of emotions and growth and tapping into that feminine energy, especially with this eclipse coming up, then you're really going to emerge as this wise being and somebody that can really make a difference in the world. And I think that's fantastic. So let's see what else we need to know through the oracle. What else do we need to know for my earth signs? We have hollow bone, teachability. There you go. Wow. How perfect is that? Teachability. Are you teachable? Okay. Are you willing to learn from this? And are you willing to do the work and then come out on the other side and help others? Wow. That's awesome. I like that a lot because, I mean, that just confirms everything that the tarot is telling us and what we've been talking about. Everything that you encounter is merely a lesson in order for you to prove to yourself that you're a divine being, that you can overcome any obstacle and then you can turn around and show others how to do the same. And it's the most rewarding thing you can ever do. And I'm truly blessed that I get to do this every day. And this is my career. So you can do that as well in whatever way suits you. Look at that. Secret spring success. I love this card too, because this is telling you that there is an abundance of success. Like, it never runs out. Okay, it says secret spring. Like, you can tap into this energy at any time. And you have these crescent moons that keep showing up, and then the full moon. So this is like, it's all about what you have within. You have an unending spring of intuition, inspiration, abundance, love, healing energy, all of that. Okay, which helps you to reach whatever success looks like to you. It's going to look different to everybody. So that's nice. All right, let's see what else. These readings have been awesome lately. Let's see what else we need to know. Whoops. Goodness, they want to speak. Look at that. Beauty way. This is really great because, this is interesting because this happened in the last reading for water signs. We have 4 and 4. They had 40 and 40, which was interesting. So 4 is all about stability, okay, a solid foundation and security, okay. So we have beauty way. We have this lotus flower. Lotus flower talks about your crown chakra opening. And then we have the dragonfly. The dragonfly is a symbol of luck and abundance, okay? And like transformation. So this is talking about how I said here, we have spring on top. And so you are blooming, you are blossoming, but only if you allow it. If you don't stop overthinking and doubting and going back to the past, then you're never going to get to where you're wanting to go. You're going to stunt that growth, okay? But if you really teach yourself how to change the thought process, how to heal all that stuff from the past and realize that it was somebody else's baggage that you accidentally picked up, then you can set it all down and move forward in freedom, okay? So let's see. Can get this one card. Look at there, dragonfly again. It says insects support. Isn't that awesome? Okay, you have support all around you. Even if you can't see it, it's there. Okay, it's you know, when you think about insects, you're like, why the hell do we have this type of bug, or why do we have this or this or that? They all play their role. Okay, it's all part of the journey, all part of the ecosystem. Like, it's just, everybody plays their part, okay? And so for you, you're playing your part, but you have to actually be in your vibration in order to play your proper role. Otherwise, you're trying to play somebody else's part, okay? And so there's support all around you, and let it happen. This, journey is really shaping and molding you. And there's some shapes and molds that are within you, I guess you could say, that weren't actually yours, Like, you get your parents, your grandparents, family, friends, whatever, from your history, that have kind of shaped who you are. But it might have been the very wrong shape because they were trying to shape you into their mold. Well, now it's time for you to find your own, okay? And look at this. So we have ring. So it says marital union, eternal love, long-term commitment, meaning a perfect partner. So some of you may be going into a commitment this week. It would only be, you know, those that are partnered up and moving in that direction. Other than that, this is about you making the commitment to your growth, making your commitment to healing, to tapping into that endless spring of knowledge, abundance, love, everything. Okay? So that's pretty exciting. That's really profound information for you all. And I hope that you use it to your benefit. Okay? And I hope it inspires you, especially, like I said, with this Scorpio eclipse coming up. It's going from the Scorpio to the eagle, seeing things from a higher perspective, gaining wisdom from it, finding personal freedom, and then going towards turning into the phoenix, which is burning down the old ego self, the old perceived self, and being reborn as the true divine self. Okay? So use this energy to your benefit this week. All right? Have a wonderful week, and I will see you next week. And make sure you watch the weekly tarot reveals and couple this with that, because that'll give you a much deeper reading, okay? Have a great week.